What's up, my blockchain squad? Today we're going to be going into some elite level blockchain and I mean seriously top tier, high IQ, next level information. You too can be like me once you've taken your clout game to the next level with this blockchain stock pick I'm about to share with you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. On this channel, I go over interesting stocks that I see long-term value in. So if you want more content like this, please subscribe. Alright guys, so let's get into this stock. This is actually a penny stock that is hovering around $1 right now. And if you're familiar with the company Santo Blockchain Labs, then the stock I'm about to discuss you'll probably recognize. The company is DNA Brands, ticker symbol DNAX. Now, this is a South Florida-based company with a very small market cap of around 4 million. So if by the end of this video you're still interested in purchasing some shares, please remember, I'm looking at the stock as a long-term speculative growth investment, not a day or a swing trade, as these kinds of stocks tend to be really volatile. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. DNA Brands is a marketing company, and one product they've been marketing already for a while now is their solar division, the Solar Elite, which they market to North American clients interested in solar panels. However, I will not be going in depth into their solar marketing business, as I'm actually more interested in another product this company is offering, something I find way more exciting to be honest, that could send their stock flying high over the next few years. DNA Brands signed an exclusive software acquisition agreement to acquire a product called DNA Tags, where DNA Brands acquired 70% of the IP, and a technology company, Santo Blockchain, acquired 30%. And while DNA Tags has nothing to do with actual DNA or genome sequencing, it's actually the brainchild of Frank Iglesias, the CEO of Santo. The reason that this is so important to DNA Brands is that they own a majority stake in this product. So, what exactly is DNA Tags and how is it relevant to the deal between DNA Brands and Santo? DNA Tags is a QR code that is intended to be placed on MJ products. This code is embedded on the blockchain in order to give consumers another layer of trust with the products attached to this QR code. Now, the reasoning behind this is to stop counterfeit vape and MJ products. This will help eliminate the demand for counterfeit products sold on the dark web as well. So the cool thing about this is there is absolutely no app needed to be downloaded by the consumer. All you have to do is scan the QR code with your smartphone. It goes out to the internet, specifically to the blockchain. It verifies the code, which has encrypted embedded information, which it then sends back to the user, telling them that the product they just scanned is authentic. In short, the ultimate goal of DNA Brands, which again holds a majority stake in DNA Tags, is to push out their QR code verification product and bombard the markets with it. And while this kind of technology can literally be used for any kind of product, DNA Brands is focusing specifically on the MJ space. And with MJ becoming more and more accepted in places like the United States, I honestly see this product as being a huge cash cow for DNA Brands. And while DNA Brands marketing has mainly focused on their solar division, they have begun shifting priorities over to DNA Tags. Their next job is to identify and pursue the major manufacturers, such as MedMen, an Orange County-based MJ dispensary, a lot of major co-packers for CBD products, like gummies and vapes, and just general major players in the space right now. So, there's two downsides that I see right now for DNA Brands. The first one being the most glaring. The company isn't profitable yet, but that's the risk you take when you invest in smaller companies before they blow up and become huge. The other downside would be if somehow no major MJ player wanted to buy and incorporate DNA Tags into their line of products. But to be honest, I think the chances of that actually happening are slim to none. I really do believe blockchain is going to be used to verify the authenticity of more and more products over the next decade. Whether that's MJ products, pharmaceuticals, artwork, like NFTs, or luxury goods, blockchain is definitely here to stay. And the great thing about DNA Brands, that the CEO Adrian McKenzie has even mentioned in interviews, is that they are a marketing brand, which means they are extremely flexible. It's easy for them to pivot. For instance, Had the United States presidency turned out differently and solar energy was being phased out, Adrian said he was absolutely ready for that outcome. And I think that's where the beauty lies in DNA tags. They have the ability to quickly change and adapt, making this a very resilient company in my eyes. So, is the stock a buy right now? Personally, I think so. I don't have a crystal ball, so of course I can't predict if the stock is going to go up or down in the short term, but I'm looking at this as a long-term buy and hold. Best case scenario, this company is looking to start pulling in revenue from DNA tags by Q3 of this year, which means more cash flow for both DNA brands and their partner Santo. With all of the bullishness of the MJ space recently, and all the new and exciting uses for blockchain technology, I find it next to impossible not seeing DNA tags as a very successful future brand. So yeah, that's it everyone. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.